John Lieberman, what do you have for us from the Howard 100 Newsroom?
Well, all eyes are on Ronnie the limo driver's Twitter account after he claims his account was compromised over the weekend. It started when a tweet saying, quote, "If I poop a boob, I'm going to feel really thirsty," came from Ronnie's official Twitter account. Ronnie claims he didn't send it. We do know.
Ronnie wouldn't even be that witty.
We do know it came from his official account over the weekend while he was out west performing a couple of block party dates.
Is it possible somebody took his phone and tweeted from it?
It is possible that happened, though he claims he always had the phone in his possession.
You're totally full of shit.
Whoa.
Well, what what is it?
Because you're already yelling. You're not even through the door and you're yelling.
Yeah, let's hear what you
don't
have
know
to
what
say.
you're talking about.
What, you have no voice, Ronnie?
Yeah, it's from all that traveling, man.
This fucking guy, I mean, he's got a full appearance schedule, and I said to him...
Is he busy every weekend?
Well, he's not only busy every weekend, but he's got to stay up till like 2 in the morning for these gigs that he's doing, and now he's got no fucking voice.
I'm all right.
No, you're not. You're sick.
I'm not sick.
Of course you are.
I just don't have a voice.
No, and you're sick.
No, I'm not sick.
All right, what do you want to say about this?
I know what happened.
Yeah, now you sound annoying on the air.
Why?
It's a different voice.
Because your voice is annoying when you're sick.
I'm not sick.
All right, what do you want to say to John? Go ahead.
I know what happened.
What happened on your Twitter account?
Somebody tweeted through my account. I know who did it. I know how it happened.
Who did it?
I can't say.
Oh,
why?
Why can't you
say? I can't say.
Elephant shit part 2 here. You
Too
can't
bad.
say.
Sorry.
Wait, Ronnie, how did you find out who did it?
Because I know who did it.
Oh, it's somebody you know.
Yeah, I know who did it.
They didn't hack your account. They have your password.
At first, I thought they hacked my account because I didn't know at the time. I found out yesterday.
So it's someone who has your account information.
Exactly.
So it's either your girlfriend, Stephanie. Who else would have your account information?
Somebody had my information.
Was it Stephanie?
And somebody put out, it wasn't even, they misspelled it. It was supposed to be, instead of pooped, it was supposed to be popped.
If I pop a boob, what was this?
It's something to do with implants or something like that.
The quote that came out was, "If I poop a boob, I'm going to feel really
it was
thirsty."
Supposed to be popped a boob.
But you regularly make spelling and grammatical mistakes on your Twitter.
Oh, tell me about it. It's the funniest thing ever.
Understood, dude. But
so one would expect that this could come from you.
Why won't you say who it was?
I told you yesterday. I told Shuli on Saturday when it happened, who right away, Shuli ran to my room. This happened when we were in Portland.
Right.
I was asleep when this came out, and I had no clue it was on Twitter.
Why?
JD texts me like at 6 o'clock at night, which is 9 o'clock here.
Explain your thought process. Why won't you tell us who did it? Like, well, who cares?
Right, exactly. Who cares?
But why won't you say who was tweeting from your account?
I can't say.
Why?
I can't.
Somebody has your login and
tell
password?
me why you can't say it.
I just can't say it.
Why?
I can't.
But why can't you say it?
Because I don't want to.
Why don't you want to?
Because I don't want to.
So fucking retarded.
I don't want to.
Is it because...
was it another girl who you're cheating on your girlfriend with?
Stop it.
So then what are you fucking afraid of?
I'm just... Well, how would you be compromised by telling?
I just don't want to... I don't want to tell.
Was it your son?
No.
He doesn't have your Twitter account.
I don't know. I don't know who it was.
Somebody has your password?
Maybe.
Well, of course they do.
Well, I know. I mean, I could speculate who has your password.
You can't speculate
Go ahead,
anything.
speculate.
Well, Zena's buddy girl runs a lot of the hot chick of the week.
Oh, so it was Zena's buddy girl.
No, it wasn't.
Sure it was.
No, it wasn't.
Because she tweets for you sometimes, doesn't she?
No, never.
She did one morning when we were here.
She did?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Was it your daughter-in-law?
No. I just
Was it Anthony Weiner? I mean, who was it?
I just don't understand why you give your password to somebody else. You have 130,000 followers.
Listen to me.
Yeah.
I told you I don't want to tell you.
Why?
Okay?
Why?
I'm just asking you why you give...
You fucking annoy me.
Why won't you tell him? What is the big fucking deal?
I don't want to tell him.
Why do you give your password
You're being
to
a
other
douche.
people?
I don't want to tell him.
Why?
But
why don't you want to tell him?
Because I just don't feel like
I'm not
telling.
asking you who did it. I'm saying why don't you?
It's my...
Like, why is it so sensitive?
Douche.
No, it's my happiness not to tell him.
This is like grumpy old
you're
men.
just not telling
There you go.
John?
Exactly.
You can tell Howard.
I'm not telling
Listen,
him
John
on the air.
leaving,
I
know.
won't tell him on the air. I'll tell him off the air, but I won't tell him. Because right away he runs to me with this story yesterday. It's like some big deal. Him and Shuli.
It isn't a big deal. It's
I
interesting.
know it's not a big deal.
Who tweeted for you? It's not that it's a big deal. We just want to know who tweeted for
When
you.
dozens of listeners come to us and say, what the hell's going on with Ronnie's Twitter, it's a big deal.
Yeah, I mean, why do you
what
want
we're here
No listeners
Don't you want to
came
clear it
you.
up?
Listen.
How do you think John found out about it? He's following your Twitter?
How it started? Shuley started putting it out there Saturday night.
Okay, so finish the story. You're telling a story.
There's nothing to tell.
Who did it?
I don't know.
Why are you being so goddamn weird?
I don't know.
All right, goodbye.
All right, thank you.
Goodbye.
Wow.
What a fucking weirdo. Get out of here. And don't use this show anymore. And don't use my audience anymore.
Get out of here.
Don't use this audience for your fucking purposes.
Get out of
You
here.
don't know who fucking hacked your account. What are you, a man or a mouse?
Fuck you.
Right. I can't believe this. I'd rather talk to Benji. How annoying.
What's that all about?
Because you know what? He has no reason for not telling
No, I
anyone.
just don't want to.
Yeah. Let's stop being interested in his life. We'll watch all his opportunities dry up. And Benji. What do you say? Don't come in here with all clammed up over something stupid like that.
I don't get it.
Just wasted 5 minutes of your time.
Yeah,
it
exactly.
appears.
Yeah.
I'm stupid.
I know. Martin, you're on the air in Tacoma.
Good morning, King.
Good morning.
I was just going to give you a little wrap-up of the Seattle show. Ronnie was on fire there, too.
That's why he lost his voice. He yells on stage. He yells the entire time on stage. And then he shows up here and you got that annoying voice. How the hell anyone could make that sound and have a voice is beyond me. Yeah! I wouldn't even know how to do that.
Yeah, he invaded both Shuley and Yucko's set. He commandeered the mic, refused to give it back. But he was tame compared to Scott. This guy heckled the first guy that came out on stage. From the stage, he's heckling one of the comedians.
Yeah, well, Scott the engineer, Ronnie, Shuley.
They want you to know they're there. It's their block party.
That's their block party. They're doing their thing.
Yeah, but it was a hell of a great time, and
Good.
I really appreciate it.
That's what Ronnie told me. He tells me these block parties are very
Everybody
successful.
has a good time.
Scott, what's the
Guy
matter?
is totally lying. Ronnie didn't interrupt any comedian set, and I wasn't heckling anybody.
Right.
That's total bullshit.
That would almost be too creative for you to heckle
Yeah, really.
somebody.
You know me.
Right.
I play sound effects.
Scott says you're full of shit.
Jason, no, you kept telling Jason, absolutely, Jason was the first guy out. He said, time's up, oh my God, you suck, and then he
I
started making
never,
mentions
ever
like
said
he was
that.
pulling him off stage.
Never, ever.
Well, he says you did it, and it seems to make him happy.
Shuley will
Shuley,
tell you.
did Scott heckle any of the comedians? Did anything like that happen?
I don't think Scott was heckling the comedians. These guys, they're not professional hosts, let's say. So
Right.
the intros wouldn't be
now.
the intros wouldn't be like they are at a comedy club.
What are you
let's
talking
say.
about?
Meanwhile, can I just say something?
Yeah.
This guy takes Twitter so fucking seriously.
Ronnie, yeah.
No, Howard.
It
Howard.
totally ruined his whole
This
night.
guy, you talk about Twitter. That's all he does.
So Ronnie
That's
thinks.
all.
Ronnie
we're
thinks.
in the air, dude. We're riding from Seattle to Portland. He's in the back of the fucking car on the Twitter.
Surely.
Hey, you should have heard what was on there. You should have heard what this guy said about last night.
Pictures too.
Then we get to the airport. The same thing. Oh, you should have heard what this guy said. He was ragging
Yeah, but
on
Ronnie,
me.
Shuley makes a point. You're way wrapped up into your Twitter account. I mean,
Not like him.
Yeah, but you're way wrapped up in it, and
Ronnie.
you're acting like what happened to you was no big deal.
First
Shuley's,
of all,
I could just picture you freaking out that somebody hacked into
no,
your account.
I wasn't.
Was he, Shuley?
Dude,
Howard, I played an interview. I put
Oh,
together a
he's such
story
bullshit.
yesterday.
No, I was telling him to leave me alone.
He was.
He was so mad. He's like, "Stop! Don't talk to me. I don't want to talk about this." And I go, "Ronnie, if somebody hacked into your account, what did they accomplish by putting this tweet out?
Right.
It makes no sense. They hacked into your account, and this is what they do with it.
Right.
I don't want to talk. I know you're up to something. I know
Howard,
you're doing."
Oh, he blamed you.
Well, all I'm doing on Twitter, by the way, because I'm sitting behind these two in a van heading to the gigs and stuff, so I just take different pictures of them from behind,
Well,
like their
how
heads,
stupid is that?
their hair, and I just post them on
Yeah.
Twitter.
And then-
people
I watched
love them.
that.
No, no.
People love them.
I'm going to follow Shuley. How do I follow you?
Shalom Shuley on
Yeah,
Twitter.
stupid ass Shuley.
Wait, Ronnie fell asleep 3 times on the ride from Seattle
So
to
what?
Portland.
Right.
I downloaded an air horn app on my phone.
Yeah.
I woke him up 3 times, and then the 4th time, we slammed on the brakes and started screaming like we were about to crash, and he woke up. He woke up, called us cocksuckers, and went right back to
Well,
sleep.
that's right. The guy's trying to catch a couple of seats.
Fucking cocksuckers.
Why do you got to bust his balls?
Big gig he's about
It's
to
a comedy tour. This is what
Oh,
happened.
there he is sleeping. Look at that. Is that the picture you tweeted?
Oh, I posted about 15 pictures. I took a picture of him looking at his phone at the restaurant,
Right.
and somebody tweeted that it looks like their grandfather trying to work a remote
I
control.
wasn't
Like his
even
glasses
tweeting, you
were up.
stupid
And he's,
ass.
like,
He's trying to read the menu.
he's trying. No, he's looking at his phone.
He looks like a 2001 when they see the monolith.
This guy thinks every time you're looking at your phone,
Right.
you're tweeting. I wasn't tweeting. I was actually answering an email.
So why are you acting like with the John Lieberman story, like it was no big deal?
Breaking his balls.
Yeah, but I mean, that is a big deal when somebody starts tweeting from your account.
It was
right?
a mistake.
Oh, with somebody you know who.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. But you were freaking out, I'm sure. I would be.
Look, here, I'll tell exactly what happened.
Okay.
I was fast asleep.
Right.
Before we were going to do the Saturday night show.
Right.
We got to Portland. I went to take a nap. I get a text from JD saying, "What's this tweet all about?" I go, "What are you talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about."
Right. So
So then I go and I look on Twitter. I don't see anything.
right.
Then I go downstairs to the lobby. We're going to leave.
Yeah.
It's so fucking stupid.
It really is stupid.
I go downstairs, and this one right away with the microphone. It's got the
That's
big
my
tape
job.
recorder,
Right.
the microphone.
Doing his gig.
He's going, "So what happened?" I go, "What are you talking about?" He goes, "This tweet that went out." I go, "I have no idea. It's not me. I was asleep." and he's hammering me and hammering me and hammering me. "Well, what do you think?" And then he gets the other guy involved, John Toll. He goes, "So what do you think, John? Does he think, what do you think of this tweet?" "Oh, it's got to be his because it says it came from his account."
He says I hammered him. I
And
asked
they're
him
breaking my
twice.
balls.
Ronnie loves his Twitter.
I asked him twice, "What's going on?"
Yeah.
"Dude, not right now. Leave me alone,
Well,
dude."
give
Right,
Ronnie
'cause
a
I didn't wanna
whole
be
life.
bothered.
Like, remember when he got the offer for his television show because he thinks because of Twitter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he brings people on stage. He's like, "Hey, you follow me on Twitter?"
And he yells at him.
Yelling
We're
at
making
him.
him a hot chicken. We're doing a hot chicken of the week contest.
Let me tell you something. This guy has the power.
Right.
I've never seen
Tell him
somebody.
what happened with the guy. With
Did
his
you listen to
girlfriend.
the tape of him at that porno
Oh my God!
porno
AVNs?
convention, the
That
AVN
is-
Awards? We
Let's
sent
see what
Ronnie.
you got, baby!
We let Ronnie interview the girls at the AVN Awards,
Yeah.
and he's like flirting with them, and
No,
he's
I
a whole.
wasn't.
You're a whole character.
Dude, I was doing the questions you told me to do.
No, I know. It's just funny. I got to play that for you. I'm going to play that for you today.
Okay.
Ronnie at the AVN Awards.
I didn't know Ronnie
Yeah,
had
you'll
gone
like
to
that.
the AVN
And it
Awards.
was
you'll like
Stephanie, okay?
It was Steph. That's what I thought. Who else would have your Twitter account?
I mean, and meanwhile, Scott, literally, like you make jokes about this black cloud. It is so real.
What do you
It
mean?
is unbelievable.
Oh,
What
you gotta
happened?
tell him what happened.
So I leave here,
great.
work Friday after Jay Thomas show in the morning,
Right.
and Scott and I are driving to Ronnie's. We get to Scott's car. It's a light drizzle outside. The second keys are put in his hand for his car. A downpour, a monsoon of rain. The entire time, there was literally a black cloud following over our head. And we get to Ronnie's house. We get in this cab. And I tell Ronnie, he doesn't even know this, but I tell Ronnie that the cab driver doesn't want anybody sitting up front.
Right.
Just so all
you tell
three of
me
us,
that.
just so all three of us will be packed in the back.
Yeah.
This is what I got to deal with.
Yeah.
So all three of us are going to the airport. My hand's touching his leg and shit and everything. We get to the airport. Scott goes to buy a bottle of water. at the
Wait,
gift
what
shop.
about the car?
Oh, the car was a piece
The
of shit.
windshield wipers were flying off the car. The woman couldn't see where she was going.
And
That's
he's
my
like,
fault.
Scott is.
That's my fault.
Right.
and he's super driver. He's like, "Are you sure you can see out of that side?" Like he's getting involved in her job now.
Yeah.
We get to the airport. He goes to buy a bottle of water. I'm not lying.
Scott.
Scott goes to buy a bottle. The register breaks. Stops it.
They had to close down the store.
They had to close the store. She couldn't ring anybody up.
Oh my God.
And I tweeted it out, and everybody on my Twitter goes, "Dude, change your flight right now. Do
Right.
not get on that."
Do
Like,
you usually fly with him?
this is my first time flying with these guys.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you start to get freaked out that all this shit was happening? Well,
I got a little nervous. I'm like, dude, this is
Scott,
really
does this
happening.
go on all the time?
No, of course not.
I mean, my God, you get in a car, a pouring, the torrential downpour. You get in a cab, the cab breaks, the windshield wipers break. You go to the fucking pay for some water, and the fucking cash register closes the whole store down. It's crazy.
It's nuts.
His mother told him, "There's a black cloud over your head." When he was a little boy, she told him.
But we made it to Seattle fine. It was.
Yeah, well, okay.
One of my highlights this weekend was the sound check in Seattle that we did.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Scott comes down to make sure that there's stuff that's compatible with his DJ equipment.
Right.
And so he tells the sound guy, he says, so where do I plug it at? And the sound guy goes, what are you running off of? And Scott pulls out his cell phone.
There we go.
Yeah, there's my DJ.
I put a lot of effort into this.
Then he couldn't get his phone froze up on him.
Yeah, phone was breaking.
He had to take the battery out and reboot the phone.
My DJ's on the phone with Verizon. Give us a few minutes.
Can you hear me now?
So
And all day long, they just are waiting for me to
what would be a
them.
typical device that a DJ or sound guy would use? Not his phone.
A laptop.
A laptop.
Yeah,
something.
CD player?
Right.
Turntables?
Nobody
something?
uses CD players anymore.
You make enough money. Get
Nobody uses a phone,
Laptops.
Scott.
Well, I mean, what can you do from your phone?
I do what I have to do,
does
what I need to
everything.
do. I do everything. I play music. I play whatever I need to play. I could do exactly. I have a mixer on the phone.
You know what he doesn't do, Howard? He doesn't turn his ringer off on his phone.
That's right.
I called
He called
it
him
in the middle of the show. They were doing a big dance contest on stage, and I wonder if his phone will work if I call it. I'm so bored, so I call the phone. Sure enough, the music stops, dead stop, and you hear, and he has like the old phone ring, so it's ringing through the PA
So
system.
professional.
Yeah, really.
And what does he do? A professional DJ? He picks it up.
Right.
He answers it.
This must be important.
The phone rang. I
That
pick it
could
up.
be something very urgent.
And I go, Scott, turn off your ringer, you idiot. And he's turning around yelling at Scott. And it's just chaos.
What a horrible show.
Oh, it's the greatest
It's
show
going to be the
ever.
most unprofessional war
It
show
is, but
ever.
everybody loved it.
Everyone
we
loves it.
sold out both.
Yeah, they
shows,
love it
man.
because you guys are retarded.
Yeah, well,
Whatever.
I mean, come on.
that's what we do.
Yeah.
Take it.
Hey, Howard.
Crazy. Yeah.
And Scott chooses the music, so there's a room full of 30 to 40-year-old guys. He chooses Cher, Do You Believe in Love?
Well, why would I do
Well,
that,
Ronnie likes
douchebag?
that.
That's for Ronnie. Hey,
And fucking-
listen up,
Hey,
asshole.
dude, you were the first one to walk up probably and take a picture with us too.
I love you, Ronnie. I really do. I appreciate dinner and everything.
This is Ronnie. This is Martin, that guy Martin who almost died coming up to our green room. This
Oh,
guy
my
Martin
God.
is
Yeah,
like
the guy who went to
400
the big
pounds.
guy.
Yeah, the guy who went to the hamburger place with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You follow the fat guy to hamburger.
So when you
place.
go to one of your shows, it's like the audience becomes part of your family. They go to buy hamburgers with you afterwards.
Oh my God, we came back to the hotel.
You know, you guys remind me of like
Hello?
country stars because the country stars used to let them come to your house. Like
Yeah, they
Dolly
have that
Parton.
open house thing.
Dolly Parton, right in her backyard, had a fucking Adventureland type setup.
We hang out with everyone.
Dolly would.
No,
What about Ronnie would?
we hang out?
We hang out with everyone. This guy, I've never seen a guy,
What do you mean?
the first one out the door in everything.
Right.
We land in JFK. We're in the back of the
We're
plane.
26, row 26.
Scott's in the aisle, jacket on, bag on his shoulder. He's ready to
and
get
the,
out of
and the roller suitcase in
and
the
the roller-
aisle.
And where is he in a rush to get to?
nowhere.
Right,
No-
he has to wait for you guys.
The show ends. Everybody goes, "Where's Scott?" Where's
Right.
it? He's back in his room, relaxing. He goes, "We hang out with everybody.
Yeah.
You hang out with nobody."
Yeah.
Who do you hang out with?
You go out with Shuli. Everything is a joke, though. You know.
Right.
They take me to a gay bar after the show.
I'm glad I missed that.
Ronnie's drunk. All these fans are in the lobby. He's like, "We're going drinking," and our promoter Sequoia goes, "Listen, I have a gay bar set up. It's around the corner. We're taking him to a gay bar." And like 40 people were in on it. No one said a word.
Ronnie, when did you realize it was gay?
When I walked in,
Some guy banged
some
me.
guy tried to kiss me.
Wow.
I walked
Did
with
you guys tape that?
Dude,
Oh, yeah.
we had to have.
Is that going to be on our TV?
Well, no, Howard TV never came.
They didn't go?
No.
They never came to this
in
one.
Portland.
Wow.
In Portland, some guy tried to kiss me at the show.
Right,
They threw him out of the place.
right.
Well, that's your sexual power, Ronnie. Goes
Ronnie.
both
Yeah,
ways.
okay.
I will say
He
this.
loves meeting guys and girls.
He brought up these girls. He's asking girls to come up on stage to do Hot Chick of the Night. So this one girl stands up. She's like 6 foot tall, huge tits. And her boyfriend, you can see, he grabs her arm. He's like, "Hey, don't go up there." And it's not like Ronnie's saying, "We're going to give you money." He just asked for people to come up. The woman keeps going up. The boyfriend stands up right before the stage. He puts his arm on her. He says, "If you go up there, I'm fucking leaving."
Right.
He left.
This is how powerful he is. She looks at him. She goes, "Bye," and walks up on stage.
And then she took her top off?
Well, no, they did
She didn't
some.
have to because her top was like 90% open.
She was
Wow.
wearing
She
like
had
a
one of
dinner
those
napkin.
tops with the hole in the front.
What a shock that a chick who goes out in a dinner napkin wants attention.
And how about the chicks wanting to sign your boobs?
Yeah, there's chicks asking to sign boobs.
I was
and-
drawing funny faces on her nipples and shit. It was really fun.
Wow, Ronnie got power over
I
women,
tell
doesn't he?
you.
Wait till you hear him at the AVN Awards. You'll see. I'll play that for you later. All right, boys.
We got.
What do you have? Oh, Little Steven's here?
Yeah.
All right, so I'll take a break, and then we'll go talk to
We're going to be in
Little
Hartford and Stanford. Ronnie Block.
Ronnie won't be.
Ronnie won't
What did
be,
he
but
just
this-
say?
The Ronnie
Ronnie will be
Block
with
party will
Howard.
be in Hartford and Stanford.
See how articulate he is? Wait till he hits the stage.
He's awful at
It's even
everything.
better. So who's going to be at the Ronnie block party in Hartford?
JD is hosting.
JD's hosting?
JD is filling in for Ronnie.
Oh, you're kidding.
Everybody else have a great time.
He didn't want to do it, but I convinced him.
You convinced him to do it. Yeah.
He's doing me a favor.
I've never offered somebody this amount of money and seen him so miserable about doing a gig.
How much does he get paid for that? A lot of
He's
money.
getting a good amount. He's getting a
couple of grand?
Yeah.
Wow.
And he didn't want to do it.
No, he's doing it, but I mean, you know,
he didn't
JD,
want it. He didn't want to do it.
That's crazy.
He said, as a friend, he'll
He's
help
really
me out.
anxious about the appearance. That's what I'm hearing.
And I told him, I said, dude, you don't have to tell jokes or just be you. Just go up there and be you. And
Yeah,
He doesn't know we got other plans from afterwards, too.
What are you going to do with him?
For other gigs.
Oh, I see. Well,
We're
hey,
going to force him to make money.
JD.
I'm not.
I understand why you're nervous.
I do, too.
I mean, you don't go up in front of crowds.
Yeah,
Neither do Ronnie and Scott.
But
They're
Ronnie's so out of it. He thinks he's got something going on.
But yeah, they love it. They look to do this.
And Scott's so money hungry that he knows he has nothing going on, but he'll go up there anyway and just stare at the audience.
You have no idea.
Yeah.
Like I'm not going to do a hot chick.
But JD has enough self-awareness to know that he's a
He
complete
shouldn't be
fucking.
up there.
He shouldn't be up there. But the problem is, there's a lot of money involved.
I
Do you have any kind of game plan for when you hit the stage in Hartford?
I mean, there's a couple little things. I'm not going to do like a stand-up act or anything.
What are you going to do?
There's a story that I've never told about that I'll probably tell.
Home run already.
Well, it involves forget it. And
Exactly. It involves what?
It's a road story with Artie.
You're going to tell Artie's
yes.
story.
Well, no, it doesn't have Artie in it, but it's
something about maybe when you were in Vegas and Artie got you laid.
No, it involves a girl though. But
see, Howard, the explanation of this story, 10 minutes eaten up right there.
Right. Yeah, but you know he's going to hit the stage and he's going to rush through this story because he's going to be nervous.
Nobody will know what
You know,
he
I
said.
told him, I said, look.
It's going to sound like this. There was one time, remember on the air, I said I was going to tell a story. Okay. Well, I was with Artie. We were with Artie in Vegas.
And then Artie. And then Shuley. Have a good night.
I'll forget it. It's just going to be horrible.
Tip your waiters and waitresses.
So you're going to tell that story. How long is that story?
I don't know.
Do it like Bill Cosby. Let it drone on for hours.
I'm really.
Then I went to the dentist, and the dentist was, oh my God, he's coming at me with a needle.
And then I went to karate school.
JD, just get ready for all the pranks, okay?
I'm not going to prank him. It's fun pranking you guys.
Of course not. No, you're not
So what are you going to do? You're going to tell that story. How long does that last? Have you figured out how long that lasts?
No, I haven't really done it. I sort of just wrote it down, a little bit. Yeah. And that's really it. Intro people. I'm just worried of disappointing because, like, Ronnie's a maniac, and I'm afraid people are going to come.
So what do you try to yell like Ronnie? Go,
I can. Yeah. I mean, that's about it.
Do that. Yeah.
Let's some fucking horse.
Wait a minute. Didn't I changed my whole routine this weekend? Right or wrong?
No, you did.
I got up there, I started telling, like, Black Cloud stories, all that kind of bullshit.
So you were talking like a stand-up more. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very
But then I get into my routine a little bit.
But then when he goes to introduce a comic, he's like, I don't know who this guy is. I think he's funny.
I didn't say that.
I swear you did. I swear. I'm not lying. You did.
That makes a comic feel real good.
Oh, yeah.
Way to sell it.
Hey, jump in that hole I just dug for
Who
you.
would I say that about?
JD, why don't you just recite like a
Fucking
Chris?
liar.
Why don't you recite a Chris Rock bit?
I thought about that, but no, I can't. I'm
Do
not.
that whole thing, books are like kryptonite.
No, I'm not a stand-up.
Books are like criminal to black people.
Books are like.
So you put inside the book and never find it. Here's another comedian back then.
Wow.
Hello, Hartford. Oh, this is Stanford. Hello, Stanford.
I told him, I said, don't put any pressure on yourself. I'm not looking for you to eat
Too
up
late.
a bunch of
Pressure.
time.
I already put pressure on myself.
But I said, just be a traffic cop up there. Just move the show along.
Move
we
it along.
got plenty of comics. We'll eat up the time, and it'll be a good job.
Yeah.
That's all I
Tell
plan.
the story about with Artie.
Well, it involves a girl, but
a girl, and the girl, and she had big titty.
And then he called her, and then she came to room, and I blew my load, and I chased her out.
But I didn't. I blew my load on the sheets.
And I watched TV, and then I jerked off my T-shirt, and then I left the T-shirt.
You see this? You see this?
Yeah,
This is how it
Scott.
is at the
and
show.
then Scott just stares.
It's like
Scott contributes nothing.
We just got a glimpse of the show.
What do you?
It's like Howard.
Why does that,
I'm
Scott?
just letting the action flow here. I don't want to interrupt anybody.
You don't want to interrupt the action.
No. This is good stuff. Why
This
would
is
I?
what- this is what
Why
goes
would I
on
want to
in
get in the middle of this?
Right.
It's like Ronnie and a totem
So
pole.
why do you
on
bring
stage.
Scott? I mean,
I'm
seriously.
not supposed to say a lot. I
like a
play
totem
ringing
pole.
effects. That's what I do.
Scott's like a human totem pole. All right, look.
You hit it on the head.
I got to get ready for little Steve.
Yeah, we got to stop this.
JD, you think you'll get laid at the show? There's always a hot chick who's going to want to bang you.
We'll see.
When they see you on stage, they're going to see you in a whole different light.
We'll see about
Girls, I'll meet you after the show.
Meet me by the dumpster.
Scott's good though. He is. He's like an Indian, Indian pole, whatever they call it.
Cigar store Indian.
Yeah, cigar store.
I'd like to
He
do
got-
my
he has a
impression.
little tear coming out the side of his eye.
But you said weeks ago when you saw the footage from our TV, you said you're fascinated with him doing nothing.
Nothing. He just and I'm fascinated. Like when we have a problem here at the radio station,
Yeah.
and then everyone's springing into action, and then Scott just stares.
Slow down, Evan.
Your trails behind.
Evan, you're doing too much.
Easy, Evan.
They missed- they missed- they missed
Easy,
some-
Evan. You're gonna give yourself a
they missed
heart
some
attack.
good shit this weekend.
He just stands there, and like I can imagine watching the show and just staring at Scott.
I'm staring at him. I'm not even focused on what I need to do. I'm just fixated on Scott.
No, like right now we're talking about him behind his back, but he's staring at him.
You wouldn't even know.
Right.
You wouldn't even know.
Fascinating. Oh, good morning, everybody. I know what you're saying. Is there anything exciting happening this morning in terms of an announcer? Well, listen to this. Listen to your announcer.
I'm George Takei.
See?
And during this time of crisis, I'm reminded of the Japanese phrase gaman, which means to endure with fortitude and dignity. And to that I add hitonomi en, which means I proudly swallow. You're listening to the Howard Stern Show.
And he does. Thank you, George.
Wow.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good to see you.
Good to see you all. My first visit with you all this year, the year 2011.
Is that right?
It is. This is the first time. It's been 4 months since I last saw you all.
You know, it's just been too long, my friend.
Much
I've missed
too long.
him. Yes, I was wondering when you were going to get back in here.
Live long and prosper.
I am living long and prospering and getting up every morning at 4 a.m. for you all.
Doing any... by the way, George turned 70...
Not yet. Not yet.
When are you turning?
On April the 20th, I turned 74.
Unbelievable. You're in great shape. I saw you this morning in the hallway, and I said, man, this guy looks healthy and fit. I mean, you look good.
Well, I believe in the law of nature, and, I'm a law-abiding guy. I just go by what
But it does make you angry that you take such incredible care of yourself. I mean...
What is it? Why would it make him angry?
It's not
because his
incredible.
partner, Brad, is not thin.
Oh, that part. Well, I try to restrain myself because I was scolded by you last year.
No, but between us, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
When one person works so hard on their physique, I mean, you do. I mean, it ain't easy staying thin. I'm sure you watch what you eat. I'm sure you work out. And you do all of that.
I do all that.
You can.
Does Brad just lie around? Does he not try?
Well, he
doesn't.
used to be fantastic looking. I mean, he was
Yes.
an outstanding marathoner. But now, when I'm doing my exercises in the morning, at least he walks with me in the morning.
He will walk.
He will walk. But he just is there at his computer while I'm doing my sit-ups and push-ups.
Doesn't that irritate you? I mean, you're doing sit-ups and push-ups, and he's like just sitting there at the computer. And you know something? I'm going to tell you. Beth and I work out together. We go for runs and stuff like that.
That's fantastic. I really admire that.
And I like that because, like she even says, I would have a hard time, she said, with you if you didn't take care of yourself, and I think vice versa. As much as I want to say it shouldn't be a big deal, but it is. I mean, you do want someone to be reasonably fit, right?
Exactly. And it isn't really that hard. It becomes part of your daily routine,
Well,
like
what
brushing
happened?
your teeth.
Brad was a marathoner.
Yep.
And what happened? He one day just quit?
He used to be a journalist, economics journalist, and that was a high-pressure job. And he smoked back then, too.
Oh.
And, so he had all his bad habits from the the journalistic world. And it eventually caught up with him. He became my manager, and he didn't have to have those pressures of...
So when you guys are naked and you see him, he's pudgy, and you want to see him ripped.
Exactly.
At least thin.
I use a lot of imagination when I went.
Do you turn off the lights? Do you put the lights down low?
No, because I'm a visual as well as tactile guy.
Yeah, but do you ever go like, you know what, okay, Brad's a heavy guy, so what I'll do is I'll turn the lights down low, or maybe what I could do is just stare at a certain part of him so that I don't see how fat he is.
Well, I try to, we wrestle, as you know.
Right.
Yes.
And I search for the musculature. Did I say it right? Musculature?
Yeah.
When you say you search for the musculature, what does that involve? In other words, what do you do? I mean, what do you mean you search?
Squeezing him real tight.
To feel the muscles, to get through the fat to the muscle?
Right.
Oh, dear.
Hey, poor you.
Musculature. No, that's a good exercise.
How long did he stay good for? After, like, you were in a committed relationship
we were
with him?
together for about, it's gradual, but I noticed is getting a little bit pudgier after about 10 years.
After 10 years. That's usually, that's when it happens.
And how long have they been together now?
Oh.
We've been together. We're 24 years now. Next year will be our silver anniversary.
Wow.
Very nice. Very nice. Well, would you... I know at this point in your life, I guess you couldn't imagine, but do you think you'd ever leave Brad because he's so out of shape?
No.
Do you think you're ever tempted to cheat?
I've been tempted many times.
Right.
But... when you really love someone, you think of hurting him.
Yeah, and don't you think that, like, I bet you when you go to like a Star Trek convention or something, and there's some good-looking gay dude there, I bet you, like, in a way they would love to get you in bed because you're the prize over at those Star Trek conventions. Is that where you mostly
trophy star?
Is that where you get? Yeah, is that where you get proposition mostly on those cruises?
No, not just there. There are.
And these guys
innuendos handed to me.
And these guys
in
are
bars.
young. And these guys are young.
They're young.
Yeah.
What is the line? What do they say?
Hi, sugar tits. Oh, sugar tits. You are mine. You know what it is, though? I mean, they see you. You're an older guy. You're successful. They're looking for a sugar daddy, and you're in good shape.
Well, that's always in the back of my mind, the sugar daddy part.
Well, like I always say, there's nothing sadder than an old queen.
Exactly.
But you don't play that part of old queen. I mean, you're spry. You know what I mean? These guys could get into it.
But I want to know, like, what are the innuendos? What is the little thing they drop?
A load.
Tactile little things,
Like they touch you.
Yes. And, the juices start happening.
A lingering hand.
The electricity flows. What are you doing in these bars alone anyway?
No, we're together there.
Right.
But, some of these guys are pretty...
forward.
Cheeky.
And they'll do it right in front of Brad.
No, not right in front.
He waits
We're not like attached at the navels,
I see.
We roam around, and it's when...
No one respects your marriage. It's terrible.
Isn't that terrible?
Yeah.
We defend. They call it in defense of marriage, that law.
Yes.
Well, we defend our marriage. And those people that are so-called married, they need to start defending theirs and not poking their nose
Never mind
into
that.
others.
Do you constantly say to the guys in the bar and stuff when they hit on you, do you say, like, are you constantly saying, I can't, I'm married? Like, do you find yourself saying that?
It's not constant. You're creating an image where I'm being constantly promised.
He's barraged.
But when it has happened, do you just say, look, I'm married and I can't mess around with you?
I show them my Navajo ring.
Right. Look at my
Navajo. Brad's from Arizona, so that's why we got this Navajo artisan to design our ring.
Right.
Are they ever so bold as, like, to follow you to the men's room or anything?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy.
Squeeze that big penis. Wow. Well...
You do have to defend your marriage.
Let me tell you all, I am now working on a Nickelodeon show.
Yes.
It's called Super Ninjas. It's aimed at teenage males.
Oh, boy.
Perfect.
A whole new generation of fans.
Right.
And so this discussion we just had is all Oh, well, we're on Sirius, aren't we?
Yeah.
Good.
Well, that's the point. I mean, that's what's so beautiful about Sirius.
Isn't it wonderful?
You can have an X-rated conversation and know that these young boys, these impressionable boys, aren't listening to it. I mean, the parents have control over
That's right.
It's a pay service.
But ninjas are everywhere.
Yeah. So how's
And
that going? How's the career going?
I'm having a lot of fun.
You do any Star Trek cruises recently?
No, because I've been working on this series since January.
How's the bed bug situation? Did you straighten it out?
Well, we arrived last night, and we slept in that bed, and I think the beagle did its job.
Yeah, good.
I'm not scratching at all.
Excellent.
No bites.
Thank God.
So you've had to check that again by the dogs and everything?
No, we haven't had it checked out. I just am not scratching.
Good. Okay, so that's good. Maybe you killed a full of bed bugs. Also, a lot of people, I was kind of following this when Gilbert Gottfried made his comments about Japan. I know on Twitter you followed. Are you actually tweeting yourself, or is someone helping you with it? I mean, I know they're your thoughts, but do you actually physically take the phone and start to tweet?
No. I stockpile a lot of them. The timely, topical ones I do immediately.
I have a feeling, now this is just my feeling from reading you, I think Brad is doing some of the tweeting.
Well, no, the content I put together.
Right. Some of it doesn't feel, if I can be honest, some of it doesn't feel like it's your words. It feels more like Brad's words. Am I getting warm on
Yes, you are.
Okay.
You are.
That's what I thought. Some of it is not George Takei.
No, the 99%.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
What does Brad write?
Because when you read George's tweets, I can't even give you an example because I don't sit and memorize these tweets. But sometimes I just know it's not George.
Okay.
I just
What
know.
is it that you smell?
I smell Brad and his balls. I mean, I smell Brad, and I knew
you have good nostrils, I must say.
I wasn't the only one to point this out. Other people have said to me, "We think some of these comments are Brad's comments, not George's." But I mean, because we know you. We know you from being on the show now, and we can smell out a rat, so to speak.
No, he's a mouse.
I heard I was getting yelled at on Twitter. I didn't tweet all weekend. I kind of forgot about it, honestly. I just was busy and not doing my thing. But I'll tell you, I don't know if you get this, George, but then when I go on there, I say, okay, well, since I haven't been on in a while, I'll tweet 5 or 6 or 7 things.
Yeah, right.
And I get yelled at for tweeting too much.
Oh, I got yelled at yesterday,
Stockpile them and dole them out in little dribs and drabs so that there's some consistency.
Yeah, but I actually just go on and
spontaneously.
I'll answer the fans' questions and things like that because I think it's kind of fun. But as soon as I do 7 in a row or 6 in a row, I begin to get yelled at.
Don't do them all in a row.
I see.
Why
is that?
Well, that way you cover more span of time.
But people want. I don't understand.
But it's also immediate, and it's a conversation that way.
Yeah, there are topical ones that you have to do immediately. Like when the series of calamities happened in Japan. You want to keep on top of that.
So were you mad at Gilbert for all his Japanese? They seem.
We all know Gilbert, don't we?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a shtick. And that's Gilbert.
Right.
Yeah,
I thought it was ludicrous that he got fired from his job with Affleck, considering the fact that when they hired him, he's been doing all that shit all along.
But you know what? Affleck, a good percentage of Affleck
75% of their business is in Japan. But so, I mean, they hired this guy knowing he's a lunatic and that he does really filthy material. I mean, ridiculous. He uses the N-word. With the Jews.
He's always offensive.
That's a shtick.
Right. So, and all of a sudden to say, well, over the Japanese tsunami and earthquake, we'll fire this
one
guy.
thing. I keep hearing tsunami, but do you see it printed? There's a T in front.
Tsunami.
It drives me up the wall.
You want us to say tsunami?
Well, that's the word.
Yeah, let's hear you
and
say
there are some journalists that are saying tsunami.
Yeah.
Tsunami. That's the way it's supposed to be.
Let me hear you say it. Say it again.
Tsunami.
Tsunami.
Yeah, there's a T
Tsunami.
there. And I keep hearing,
Is that the tragedy for you that people are not saying tsunami?
Well, that's a minor one. But it drives me up the wall when I hear tsunami.
Hey, by the way, I do want to wish Richard Christie a happy birthday. It was his birthday on Friday.
Oh, happy birthday.
I heard, were you invited to Richard Christie's wedding?
We have been.
Are you going?
We are going to be able to because we're doing a workshop of allegiance at exactly that time. So it worked out wonderfully.
Someone told me Richard was going to ask you to marry him.
Oh,
did
he
you hear
hasn't.
that?
No.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
To officiate?
That was the buzz that I heard around here.
I have not heard that buzz.
Yeah.
Would you do that?
No.
I'd be happy to if...
You're not ordained, right? You didn't go out
I'm
and
a Buddhist. If he wants a Buddhist ceremony.
Richard, why do you have to bother George with... I notice a lot of people...
I hadn't heard this.
I got to tell you something. A lot of people around here bother the guests. Like, I heard a rumor that George was nudged by Steve Langford that his daughter is going to interview George for a school project.
Oh, she did.
Well, I love Steve. Don't get me wrong, but around here, can we just leave the fucking guests alone? I mean, honestly, George isn't going to be able to say no because he thinks it's going to affect his relationship with me.
But it's I don't feel like I'm a guest. I feel like I'm a member of the family.
Well, you are a guest. I hate to tell you, and you're not a member of the family.
I'm shattered. Absolutely shattered.
You can't be a member of this family.
No, but I mean,
I feel so isolated now.
No, I just don't want the guests being nudged. I mean, I think it's really sweet that Steve Langford's daughter has a school project. But you want to know something? George isn't here for that, and he's not going to say no because Steve spent a week with George going back to his old haunts and doing a whole special with him.
Right.
So George feels
Not my old haunts.
Well,
we were imprisoned there.
Well, that's a haunt. That's haunting. Yeah, they went. They did a whole Japanese internment special and all of that.
No, they're not Japanese internment camps. They're U.S. internment camps for Japanese Americans.
Well, you know what I'm trying to get at.
When you say Japanese internment camp, you'd think the nation of Japan.
George, what I'm trying to say is, Steve did this whole special with you and spent a week with you.
Yes.
And what happens is on what fucking basis would Steve Langford bother this man?
Well, many journalists asked me to do that.
I don't care. The guys who work for me should not.
No, he's not talking about you doing the special.
I'm talking about the daughter bothering.
Oh.
Listen, you're a sweet man.
I do that for a lot of people.
No, I know you do, but you don't have to do that here.
Right,
and I don't want you bothered and asked. Listen, I've got 3 daughters. I don't ask George Takei or any guest to sit there and do an interview with my daughters. My daughters are grown women now.
But they went to school and they had projects.
I would feel as if I was putting someone out. Sometimes I think just having George get up and doing our show is putting him out. So I would not ever think about doing this to this human being. And I don't know why people... like, Steve doesn't know...
They have gone out to dinner, from what I understand.
I don't care.
So you don't consider that now their personal relationship?
Listen, the only reason Steve knows George Takei is because of our show. Mm-hmm. And asking George to sit down with your daughter for a school project, you know what? Let his daughter go out and find somebody of interest in the community. She doesn't need to be a superstar and interview a guy from Star Trek. Now, give me a fucking break. I mean, it's ridiculous. And the reason that George is giggling is because he agrees. And he's too kind to say
Richard? Richard and George also socialize.
Well, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Well, this was going to be something we were going to ask George over dinner, but Will, I guess, spilled the beans about it.
That's right.
But there's zero pressure. If we would be honored.
There's zero pressure for you. For him, there's pressure because he has to sit there and go, look.
Well, I feel comfortable with Richard to say I won't be able to do it because I'm here for a workshop and I'll be working on that all during, the 2 weeks prior.
Yeah, and that's totally fine.
Okay,
that's totally fine.
He shouldn't have to answer you. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Why did you want George to do the wedding
just because
because it's fun.
Well, yeah, it's fun, and he's got a great voice, and we're very good friends with him.
I know. It's all fun and games. Get a friend of yours.
You had somebody fun at your wedding. Mark Consuelos,
and that's what's going on here. Mark Consuelos married us, and I know you want the same thing. But listen, calm down. The reason you know this man is because of the show. Okay?
But
don't sit there and go in your hillbilly way. Howard Deedy. Now I can do it.
But I owe a little bit of
that Conehead in Cambria to marry you. Your favorite
Conehead,
or whatever his fucking name is. What is it? Conehead and
Coheed and Cambria.
Coheed and Cambria. Get them to marry you.
Yeah. Maybe we will.
Yeah.
But in sort of a way, George is here because of me too. I remember I pitched him at a meeting.
And you're only here because I'm insane, okay? So just remember that.
And thank you for having me.
All right, now get out of here and leave everyone alone.
Okay.
All right, good. And go back and make phony phone calls. I haven't seen any new ones in a while. I want to see 3 a day.
We got a brand new one that you loved that you only played once.
It's true.
Yeah.
But that was last
And
week.
we got a new one we're editing for this
All
week,
right.
too.
Now
Should
you're
have it
talking.
by tomorrow.
Quickly
Okay.
go at it. You're wasting time. He's busy plotting that wedding ad.
Oh, I didn't know that there was such a plot about to be hatched.
Well, I heard that you're getting... You see what I mean? Richard asked for the wedding. Steve Langford's
asked for
daughter.
his
I mean,
daughter.
Steve is a nut to think that that this is an appropriate request.
When did he ask? Did he ask?
Where is he? Is he here?
Quite some time ago.
Where is Steve Langford? I want to
Was
yell
it
at him.
during the special or?
No, it was, I think he talked to Brad about a month ago.
You know, sometimes it's really great to let your kid go find someone on their own. That's sort of the project. Daddy doesn't have to step in and prove what a big superstar he is, delivering the guy from Star Trek. It's fucking annoying.
So he actually called Brad and made the request.
Right.
Wow.
It was scheduled.
Hello, this is Steve Langford from Howard 100 News. Brad, I know this is a terrible imposition, but, my son, my daughter...
I was happy to... I get a lot of those requests from
I get
friends.
it. I get it. And you know what? They should leave you the fuck alone.
Yeah, well...
You know what? My email is filled with requests for everything from all my friends, my so-called friends.
Right. And you don't honor them.
A lot of them I don't.
Yeah.
I don't even respond. I can't respond to all
I get
the
a lot of
requests.
those, from total strangers over the internet.
And unfortunately, you've met the people here.
Yeah, well, that's the problem. I know because of my relationship, suddenly George is on the phone with Steve Langford's daughter. And don't think I don't know that. And I don't know why more people around here don't know that. It's just inappropriate. But what can I tell you? Steve's not here?
I'm a nice guy,
Yeah, you're too nice, and I am too.
What?
Oh, he's on his way down. I know I'm going to get worked up. Keep me calm, Robin.
All right.
And you know
I
how to
will
do
try.
it. And you know how to do it.
I think George
I
would be really good at keeping you calm.
Better you keep me calm.
Actually, I like to touch. I am tactile.
You know how you were telling me how you banged women and also men, and it's like I was reading the New York Times yesterday. There was an interview with a woman who she was with a woman a long-term relationship, 2 women. All of a sudden they break up. She decided to date guys, and now she's married to a man after a 15-year relationship with a woman. There's truly bisexuality. I used to think there's no such thing as bisexuality. Now I'm starting to think there is.
I think there is. I mean, the human animal has a lot of senses. And
Do you consider yourself bisexual?
I was, but now
You're gay.
I think I'm monosexual.
Yeah.
Just one sex. Brad.
You're Brad sexual.
Yeah. We've shared so much in common. We've been together for 24 years, and that I value that.
Right.
It's something that's very precious to me.
But the thought of screwing a woman right now is kind of nauseating.
Or any other person.
Yeah. Where is my...
This, I think, is in and of itself a news story.
Yeah.
Langford will not come back.
Why?
You're kidding.
He refuses to come back.
Why?
He says this topic is off limits.
Why? Why is it off
I think
limits?
because it involves his kids. He said, your kids are off limits.
Wait a second.
his
I'm not talking
child.
about his kid. I'm talking about him. I'm talking about him arranging for an interview with a guest of mine.
I was surprised. He gave me the hand. I'm like, Steve, you of all people? And he goes,
Steve
this is
knows
different.
it. Steve, this is not different. This is not talking about his daughter. I'm not talking about his daughter. I'm
You're
talking about
him making the request.
Right.
But I just went directly. He's sitting in his chair, and he's not coming in.
Interesting.
He's got to come in eventually. Because you got to do the news.
Yeah, send him in for headlines.
And George is here all week, so even if he's not coming in
You see,
today.
that logic, hiding behind the fact that he did it for his daughter and then saying, I'm not going to talk about my daughter, where I'm not talking about his daughter, is ludicrous. He's hiding because he doesn't want to hear my opinion on this. If he wants to be mature about it.
He did say point well taken. That's what he told me.
Oh, he did. Okay, so he gets it.
I think.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be better to hear him say point well taken?
Yes.
Yes.
He can't come in and do that.
Point well taken. He should not be bothering. I don't care.
You know, I feel
substitute the
awkward.
word daughter for wife or whatever. I don't care who it is. Cousin,
neighbor. Here I am in the middle
friend.
of all this, and it was a pleasure. I mean, he's got a charming little girl.
All right, you can. Okay, you're missing the point too.
No, I got it.
I'm not sure you're all there.
I'm just trying to defend.
It's two people who aren't all there.
I think it's really funny that Steve Langford won't talk about this.
Yeah.
Anytime somebody has said to him, Steve, I don't want to talk about something, we have to do the news.
This is a news
we
story.
have to do the news.
Howard, you should glare at him like he does to us when he.
Right? Yeah, you just stare at him. He's so right.
Howard, he'll be in a half an hour to do the news.
Did you? I know, and that's what I'll ask him about. I will confront him.
Don't ask, just glare.
Glare.
I'm sure you heard Howard's comments just now.
Absolutely.
Where do you stand? What's your defense in this?
Well, as I said to Gary just a moment ago, point well taken. Fine. Done deal. However, discussing people's daughters, young daughters, on the air, I don't think so.
But I don't think the issue is more so about your daughter or young daughter.
Well, that's what got raised.
Well, I think it's the subject of asking George a favor.
What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
But it's just the concept of asking George a favor, I think Howard was more
Absolutely.
pointing to.
Point well taken.
Do you think, so you think he's right? You think that
No, I don't
perhaps
think he's right, but if that's the way he wants to do it, that's fine.
But why not come back and discuss that subject, not so much...
Because there's a hypocrisy here about certain things that are off limits.
So are you saying certain things are off limits for Howard, but
Yes,
now that the tables have turned and it's your turn to go in?
Yeah.
So you basically more so have a problem with Howard would be unwilling to discuss something like this.
We would never, in a million years, raise those kind of subjects.
So are you worried that this might hurt your credibility this week? Do you think you might have a tough time with interviews, that people are going to now say, Steve, no, I won't talk, you didn't talk?
If you want to talk about somebody's young kids, we certainly don't cover that.
Okay, sir. I see you are unwavering on your stance.
No, listen, that's the way he wants to do it. It's fine. I understand. Absolutely.
But the same rules apply to you as well. Level playing field. It's the American way. Richard, is it frustrating or disappointing to you when Howard criticizes you using the show, so to speak?
No, I'm used to it by now. I'm used to the criticism. I've been here almost 7 years. It goes with the territory.
So why did you still decide to ask George, or why are you still planning?
Well, we weren't even for sure that's just somebody we had in mind that'd be, a great person to do it, because we're not doing a religious wedding, and we probably just have one of our friends do it. So I guess next in line will be Lisa or Greg Carmel, the cameraman.
I'm excellent. I'm actually ordained online. So
I am too. I'm a Dudist priest. I'm ordained at the Church of Lebowski, and I can actually marry people. So Sal and I are available to marry people now.
You abide?
The dude abides. We'll abide your wedding.
Good luck with that. Thank you,
Thank
Rick.
you.
All right. Any apprehension from your part in seeing, one of your best buddies get married? You don't seem to be too high on the subject of marriage, and the concept of marriage these days.
Listen. Everybody's different. It's all peaks and valleys. That's the way marriage works. He's getting married. Right now, he's in that mode of peaches and cream. Everything's going to be fantastic. And you know what? I hope it stays that way for the rest of his life.
But do you see your friend headed towards a multi-car pileup right now?
Listen, if somebody's going to jump, you can only get so many cops to say don't do it. They're going to jump. That's it. I just hope that when he lands, it's going to be on something nice, soft, and cuddly.
He did say point well taken. That's what he told me.
For the rest of his life. I'm very happy for him, and I think Kristen's a phenomenal girl. So, and to me, Richard's already married. He's married to me. He's my wife. He's the wife I always wanted. So, I look at his marriage almost like as a roommate, and I'm the real husband, and he's my real wife.
She's just going to keep him warm at night. That's
as long as she makes him happy, and I know she will, because she's a great girl, and he'll make her happy.
You just know that every morning around 5 he returns to you.
Absolutely. He gets all cleaned up, relieved, whatever he needs to do is done, and he comes to me fresh, squeaky clean, and ready to roll. Smelling like a rose. Dipped in dog shit.
You know, I tried on April Fool's, Robin. You thwarted me. But I tried on April Fool's to start an April Fool's joke where I was replacing Charlie Sheen on 2.5 Men. It lasted all of 10 seconds. As Robin goes, oh, this is April Fool's. Fred
should have told.
Fred said to me over the weekend, he said, you know, it would have been better if you had like Steve Langford come in and report that he heard a rumor about it.
Right,
and then I could have been somewhat
Would have
caught.
thrown everybody off track.
Meanwhile, how good an idea is that? I'd be terrific. If I do say so myself. I'm not taking over.
The thing is, people can't believe it because you're so needed here.
Yeah, believe me, I got news for you. I ain't doing anything. I do this show and I do Howard TV. God bless, and that's that.
Well, that's why I said it was a joke.
Yeah, people know that.
I told Robin I read a script that was pretty good, and they offered me this movie role, and I like doing that.
Oh, you should have.
No, I'm not going to do it. I've been thinking about it. I don't
You
want
should
to
do a movie.
Yeah, but I don't want to.
Why?
Because, you know what? I'm not an actor. I do enjoy the process of being in a movie, but...
Well, you bring your personality. Most movie stars are that.
I don't know that I could do this role either because it involves me like getting into some... Not pornographic, but like a heavy sort of make-out petting scenes with this chick who's obviously a hot chick. It's a movie, and she plays a hot chick. And I'm just wondering, I think Beth would freak the fuck out.
Did you discuss it with her at all?
Yeah, I discussed it with her. She goes, all
what'd
right.
she say?
She goes, I know what I got to do. And that was that. I mean, I said, but honey, it's
You're
a movie.
acting. You're acting.
She knows me. I ain't no actor.
There's no acting when you're kissing somebody. That's
she
a real
knows
kiss.
me. When I kiss, well, I got news for you. I don't know about. I mean, I don't know what in some of your movies. I don't know if you did anything romantic. Did you ever do a romantic scene in a movie?
Oh, I've kissed on screen. Yes.
Yeah, but those were girls. Do you ever kiss a dude in a movie? And I'll
Well,
bet
you'd
you
really
what.
get excited.
I bet you if I were given that opportunity, I'd do it, and Brad would probably understand.
And yeah, he might understand, but you get a boner, you'll probably end up in the dressing room with this guy blowing you.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Bullshit.
I would not do that.
You know what? Sometimes things
I
happen.
am an actor.
Yeah.
You've
I can
never
create
been-
the illusion.
George, you've never actually had this happen to you.
That's right.
So how do you really know
All
how
I know
you would
is
react?
on Private Parts, I did a couple of scenes with Mary McCormick where there was no kissing involved in the script, no making out, no feeling up. I made out with her and felt her up anyway.
Every time?
Every time.
And you can see the surprise on her face.
On screen.
Yeah, you could see the look.
You're an actor. You were acting.
I was like, fuck that. I got a chance here to do something with a hot chick. Why not? Why shouldn't I do it?
Absolutely.
And I popped a real boner when I was in the bathtub with that naked girl, Melanie Good.
Yeah.
I popped an actual fucking boner.
Of course you would.
Yeah. So what am I going to tell you? I was all worked up.
But
So if he'd been kissing her,
But your
and
soul
he was in
wasn't
his
there.
underwear.
Well, my soul was there. Let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you something. I'm an actor, but my penis is an actor.
Your penis is a real.
My penis is for real. My penis don't know I'm acting. No, I better left not doing it. You want to know something? The truth. I love that woman so much that I could do the movie and not think twice about it. But I don't know. She would probably freak out because you know what? I got news for you. If she took on a role something where she's making out with some dude, it would bother the shit out of me.
And you're not just kissing them once.
Right.
There's take after take
Yeah.
and setups and reshoots.
and that's why it's not sexy.
Please.
You know what? On tomorrow's
with
show,
about 30 people
Bullshit.
watching you.
Tomorrow's show, I'm bringing in this guy. He's 25 years old.
Yeah.
He's going to do a love scene with you. You're both going to have your shirts off.
bed.
It's a script. I'm going to give you the script. You'll read it. And then it'll cause for you both to take off your shirts. He's very muscular, this guy I have in mind for the part. And you're going to rub each other's chests and make out.
I will tell Brad tonight,
Right.
and I will tell him I'm
Tell him.
acting, and it will not be consummated. I am going to be acting, and
Yeah.
yes, all right, bring it on.
And then he's gonna
Bring
cut
him
his
on.
dick off. Anyway, it's going to be a great movie. It's George. It starts out, George is in an internment camp. But it's like Animal House. It's a fun internment camp, like Hogan's Heroes kind of thing.
Well, they're breaking out. It's like that.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's World War II.
Break out together.
George is in Arizona. The guards love him, and one of the guards falls in love with George.
And it's hot there, so we take our shirts off.
That's right.
It's sweaty.
And and then you have to
know
wrestle.
what we have to do? We have to put a meter on George to see if he's acting or if this is real.
Well, as Howard said, I can be acting, but there's certain anatomical things that don't know that.
And Brad will tell you he's acting when he's on the phone to his attorney. So Charlie
Can I bring, I was going to say Artie, Brad here?
Yes.
And have him be witness to it?
That's right. I want him to watch.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, it's great. In this one scene I want you to do, this is where you blow the guards to get a weekend pass from the camp. And you have to
I'm
really...
afraid he will not allow that.
No, he won't. The guy won't come. Just, just kiss it a few times. And then the guard goes, "Oh, you think you can blow me and get a secret pass? That's it for you." Then he ties you up naked and he sticks an eel in your ass.
This is the Howard Stern Show.
By the way, these two characters who haven't cracked a smile since they've been in here, they won the right to sit in and watch our show. They gave money to charity. You guys there?
Yes, sir.
I got to tell you something. You two are the two worst guys I've ever had sit in this studio watch me. Ever since you walk in, I've been waving to you. I've been smiling at you. And the two fucking guys stand there like you're FBI. What do you guys do for a living that you're so goddamn serious? What are you? Seriously, what?
I'm a contractor. I build houses.
Well, what are you so miserable about?
I'm not miserable.
I'm a performer. When we see guys like you staring at us, you got to get into it a little bit. What's the matter with you?
Well, I didn't mean to make you nervous.
Yeah, you're making me feel awful. And what's your job?
I co-founded 100 Contacts.
100 Contacts? What's that?
The thing where you call and you get your contacts sent to you.
Contact lenses. Oh, that's good. Now that's good. Who wants to go for their
That's
contact
a brilliant
lenses?
idea. You must be incredibly wealthy.
No wonder you're staring at me like I'm from Mars. Just probably get those contacts in, that's all. Well, this is Craig and John, and you donated money, and you also got the right to sit at the Knick game with Fafa Fui last night and Fred Norris.
Wow.
Yeah. Is that correct?
And the Knicks made it into the playoffs.
I know, that's
for
a miracle.
the first time in years.
That's a miracle. I'm so happy.
Since 2004.
What was it like sitting with Fafa Fui and Fred? Did they talk to you?
Absolutely.
They did.
Fantastic.
You had a good time.
Fred talks.
Well, Fred's weird. Sometimes he doesn't talk, and then when he starts talking, he won't shut up. So you sat there, you talked to them, and you had a good time.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys are great interviewers.
Sorry.
I think they were enjoying themselves last night at the game.
Yeah, are you guys nervous or something?
I'm a little nervous.
You're a little nervous, okay. Because I never seen anybody with just a blank stare like you. I mean, seriously.
Is Fred implying that they might be hungover?
I saw one of the gentlemen, who shall remain nameless, but was imbibing quite freely with the beer.
Who was imbibing?
Mr. 100 Contact. But he can do that. He's the CEO of the company.
After spending the night with Fred and Gary, Baba Buhai, if you could only be with one of them, who would you be with? Who is your favorite? And I'll go to Craig first.
I go with Fred.
Fred?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because he didn't say much. There you go.
Maybe Fred couldn't talk. Gary talks a lot. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, Gary talks a lot.
he doesn't get it. He doesn't. He's like a woman, right?
Yeah, I was
He's good
lucky
at it.
because I was on the end, so he took the brunt of the talking.
And is it mostly like nonsense talk? Like
It was, just chatter.
Yeah, he knows about everything, right? He's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
This reminds me of the time. Did you know the Knicks did this? And yeah, my boy Lucas plays basketball too. It's always a constant dialogue, right?
Yeah.
Would you rather have Gary not been there and just gone with Fred?
No, I had a great time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool.
It was a good game, too.
Yeah, it was a really good game.
John-
It's hard to watch the game and sit with those guys at the same time because it's a really loud, it's a sporting event.
Right.
And you want to see the game.
Right.
At the same time, you want to talk to those guys, but you can't really have a conversation. So.
Well, Gary should understand that. I mean, he's talking through the whole game, right?
Kind of.
What is he talking about?
Guy talk.
Basketball. I know you guys probably saw my pitch at Chase Stadium, but I gotta tell you, I do know a lot about sports. Did you read my book?
Absolutely.
You did? Did you know my father's name was Sally Fu? That was his nickname?
Sally Fu could have been a gangster, but he took the straight and narrow path.
John, did you agree that Gary would be the guy you wouldn't want to be? Like, you'd rather be with Fred?
No, they were both great.
They were both equally great?
Yes.
All right, well, very nice.
He's a diplomat.
When you got to the part of my book with the lists, did you enjoy it?
Oh, absolutely.
You did? Howard made fun of me. But I know it set a tone for the book.
I understand that you're from Utah. Now, which disc would you take back to Utah with you?
Boy, if it only was anything like that.
They said you didn't shut up.
No, he said I didn't shut up, and I didn't. I hardly talked to him the whole game. He was 2 seats away. Nobody could hear anything.
He says you didn't shut up.
No, John was sitting
What,
next
he's lying?
Yeah.
Not lying.
He didn't say a fucking word. Like talking to a fucking Mount Rushmore over
Because the guy wants to watch the game. He's a man.
I was talking to John, right?
Yes.
He was talking to John sitting next to me, and he had a lot of questions about the show, which I graciously answered.
Right.
We hardly got to talk, except when John got up to go to the bathroom.
He said you didn't shut up. I'm going with him.
You should go with him. You'll be bored to tears.
Thanks.
Craig and John. All right. Well, enjoy the show. And Anthony, what can I do for you?
Listen, man, I got a new question for Robin.
Dude.
And possibly George. Want to know when's the last time they got their asshole licked?
George, when's the last time you had your asshole licked?
Sunday.
Ooh. Well,
that's a
George
good
has had it sooner than me.
When's the last time you had that, Robin?
I can't remember.
Can't even remember. Was it really long ago?
Asshole licking?
Yeah.
That doesn't happen all the time.
You know what? I'm not much into that, but when Brad obviously
It
licks,
happens.
when Brad does that to you, do you feel obligated to lick his asshole?
No, not necessarily.
It's not quid pro quo.
I mean, it's spontaneous. You know, it's happening while we're wrestling.
Oh, he's licking and wrestling and
How does he win the wrestling match? If I know you guys like to wrestle, but how does he win the wrestling match if you're busy licking his asshole? Or he's busy licking your asshole.
We don't stay at it. You know, it just happens while
so his face ends up in your ass,
you know,
and then he starts licking your asshole.
It's just in passing.
Right.
It's a little sign of affection.
When you do that, though, that's a heavy taste. I mean, that's a thick.
No, we're clean.
Yeah, but I don't care how much you
they
clean.
shower first.
Yes.
You remember.
When he licks it, though, does he get in there and get the sphincter, or
No.
No. What
Just, you know.
What?
Just a swipe?
Yes.
Swipe. Swipe. I could use a swipe myself.
You guys had a good time in there today?
Yeah, it was fine.
You afraid you might have stepped on Gary a little bit, or is it?
No, yeah, he misunderstood it a little bit. All I was saying is I heard him and John talking the whole time. It wasn't anything big, but I could hear him. It was loud at the game, so I couldn't really contribute to the conversation at all.
But you don't feel slighted, or that Gary was talking John's ear off and not yours?
No, not at all. It's John's gig. He sat next to Gary. I was on the other end.
So you expected to be sort of on the periphery?
Yeah. I was on the peripheral, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah. So.
Now, did you guys envision talking with Howard on the air today, or were you expecting a more laid-back sit-in?
Well, typically when people come in for charity things, he talks to them a little bit, so I expected it.
You knew what to anticipate for this?
Yes.
Worth the auction, though? Worth everything, every penny and all that?
Yeah, no, it was fantastic. It was a great experience.
Yeah, it's fun.
We've been listening for so long that it's fantastic to meet everybody and see what happens up here.
I was going to ask you, how does it measure up to what you listen to actually see it in front of you for your own eyes?
Well, you just get a little better feel for how the show is run. It was a great experience.
Pretty surreal.
And all the Sibian things here.
Yeah, I mean, you're right here by all the attachments. That's pretty cool. You can see some of the greatest rides that have happened.
The OJ mask, Beetlejuice. It's
all of the staples.
It's great to see it finally.
Cool. Well, thanks for stopping by, guys.
Thank you.
Now I guess it's time to face Gary in the wrap-up show.
Oh, yeah. It's just a misunderstanding, right?
No, it's not.
As most things are around here. You feel punched in the face by the way these guys
I think everybody, when they get in there, they want to be a jokester. I think he's just saying whatever he could say to get a rise out of Howard. You know, he wasn't sitting next to me, and it was very loud, so it was difficult to speak at all. So I mostly spoke to John, and Fred hardly spoke to either one of them because that guy, Craig, was so far, he was 4 seats away. And, it's a weird thing when you go to something like this because it's a balance. Like, I could have not spoken to them at all. They could have come in this morning and go, we paid $27,000 and Gary fucking ignored us. So I felt a little bit of an obligation to chat a little bit because they paid money to hang out with us.
Plus, they're asking you questions about the show.
Well, John was asking me a lot of questions about the show. That guy Craig, he didn't really seem to know as much about the show. He's more of I think he came as a friend, so I don't think he's as big a fan.
But at the same time, you want to watch the game. You want to let them watch the game. So it's you're saying.
I don't think listen. There's a lot of downtimes, a lot of timeouts. I don't think I was interrupting during the game, and like I said, I didn't talk to him much at all because I didn't really have a clear shot at him. So when John got up to go to the bathroom twice, again, I talked to him because it was weird. I felt like if I talked to Fred, like I was turning my back on the guy who paid money to be there. Listen, he could have come in, no matter what I did last night, he could have come in with an angle on it.
You feel they feel the need to shtick it up in front of Howard.
You know what? I got great seats to sit into that game. I had a good time with Fred. I had a good time with the guys, and that's it.
This is the best of the wrap-up show. A recap and behind-the-scenes look with John Hyde and Gary Dell'Abate. The best of the wrap-up show begins now.
Hey, it's Gary Dell'Abate, Bobby Booey. On Monday's wrap-up show, we talked about the swirling rumors that Howard might be a judge on America's Got Talent. We tried to figure out whether it's good for him, whether people will like him, what would happen if the show failed, if the show succeeded, would Howard get credit? We talked about all the things that could happen. Here's how it went.
There's no America's Got Talent deal in place, and Howard doesn't comment on negotiations. He said that, but of course, he loves hearing the stories and the speculation. We're going to get into that because there's mixed feelings, really, on whether he should do it and what it all means.
I thought everyone was asking me whether it's true or not. I said, it doesn't really matter. Howard would never come in and say that it wasn't because he loves hearing people talk about him.
Absolutely. I mean, I remember the whole American Idol thing. That went on for weeks.
And he loved it.
You think Howard wants to do it. He said he wants one of those jobs where he can just walk in, speak. He's talking about hosting a game show, but we'll extrapolate to judging. Sits down, judges the competition, and he's out. And that's basically the gig for however many weeks.
In a way, this is no work for him. It's just show up with your opinion.
But do you think it becomes work for him once he decides to do it?
Well, if he did it, he'd have to go to, right. I don't watch the show enough. Is it a lot like American Idol? Like,
similar.
Are there audition cities?
But yeah, so you go one day. They do all that stuff for you. You go one day.
But you still have to go.
You go one day to St. Louis and you say you're through, you're not through. And you do have to do that a couple of times. That's true.
I don't know. When I watch American Idol, I mean, Jennifer Lopez looks like she's about to fall down from exhaustion when they finish those days. Oh my God, it's so hard. We've been here from 8 o'clock this morning. It's 5, and I'm just so exhausted.
But that comes with the paycheck, that comes with the deal if Howard decides to do it. But the angle I want to take is the audience and how, what happens to Howard Stern from an audience perspective.
What are you saying? Like, does it lessen him in a way to some people?
I don't know if lessen's the right word, but it definitely changed the dynamic. You're going to get those people who have never heard Howard before, just know of him and that he's foul-mouthed, and this we heard a lot of like the Milwaukee pundits, and then he's going to be up there and he's going to do his thing judging, and he'll be great. And I get it's similar to what happened when Private Parts came out. It's like, oh, what a sweet guy, I didn't realize that. And Howard's going to get a following from those Midwestern families that he didn't have before.
Well, you were saying it's a lot like when Ozzy Osbourne did the MTV show, how everybody thought Ozzy was the guy who bit the head off a bat, then they realized Ozzy's just a dad, and there's something in some bizarre way sort of charming about him. Do you think there'll be an era where people will be like, yeah, man, I was a fan of the Stern Show before America's Got Talent.
Yes.
Like I knew him when.
Yes, I do think that could happen. Don't you? I mean, I think the perception of him would change being on that show. And I wonder how the hardcore Howard, the guys who've been there since NBC, would feel about this. Because,
well, wouldn't they be happy for him?
It's vindication, I think. It's like, I've been listening to him for this long, and now you're seeing why.
But I remember when I worked in the record store, like that movie. What's that movie with Jack Black where they all work at High Fidelity? You know, a lot of people love a band until they become popular, and then the band sold out, man, because they sold 11 records.
But do you
think there'll be some of that?
Yeah, I do. Do you think, though, that Howard, one, would welcome that kind of adulation from the crowd like that? And two, if he did do it, can he be just the third judge on the panel? I mean, American Idol.
Let's be honest. If he's on there, he's not just the third judge on the panel.
And he's
the judge on the panel.
And that's why I'm saying I think it then becomes work, because he'll care about how the show comes off. He'll get involved in all phases.
Yeah, it'll be work. But, you know, I thought an interesting line today was Robin said when Al Michaels was in, well, he's watching the show anyway, as if like he should just do it. And Al goes, yeah, on his couch in his underwear, which means it's no work to watch it. It's a lot of work to do it.
And Al felt it would be a bad idea for Howard to do it.
Yeah, he's a super fan. He thinks he thinks the show is beneath Howard. Do you?
Yeah, I do.
So what, American Idol beneath Howard?
No. American Idol is the most popular show. No, it's the most popular show in the country. Well,
but it's still big. It's still huge.
It's still big, but I agree. First of all, I agree. I think Howard's way bigger than America's Got Talent. I also thought he was bigger than American Idol. I know at the time when Simon Cowell left that it was 30 million, 25 million viewers, but you know, I think. You know, in my opinion, you never want to replace someone who's successful, you know?
Well, he wouldn't be.
Simon Cowell was very successful with American Idol, and America's Got Talent is very successful in the ratings. Now, I know Howard would go and make it even bigger than it was, but I think both shows are beneath him.
To me, the way I look at it, it's not like what's beneath him or whatnot. It's like, I wonder what Howard, let's assume he's really considering it, and it's a real thing. Like, what is he hungry for? Like,
Right.
what is the purpose of him? What would be the purpose of him doing it?
I think the purpose is, I know this sounds crazy, but Robin sort of hit it. He just loves the show.
Yeah, he plays along at home.
I think he loves the show. It's one of those things where, like, you know, Fred and I used to sit in at Fred's apartment, and we would watch Jeopardy. We'd go, oh, we could be on Jeopardy. And so it's like that, except somebody's asking you to be on it.
And he's also been offered, rumored to be offered the position with Idol, and every time a judge opportunity comes up, the first name that's thrown into the mix is Howard. So I'm sure he'd be interested in exploring that if it was a realistic opportunity.
I just see, like, he can do whatever he wants as a performer, and I'm assuming he feels okay money-wise. I might be wrong. Maybe any kind of money is like is enough of an incentive. But I or maybe maybe he does have hunger for a different kind of acceptance, like he got from Private Parts that he doesn't maybe have now. I don't know, but just it seems to me like he has like the ultimate creative freedom right now, and
yeah, but like anything else, like you're really good on the show, but if you had an opportunity to try something a little bit different where you had more of a voice. Although
that's the whole thing. He wouldn't have more of a voice.
Right.
I find it because I do listen. Robin's right. He loves those type of shows. He loves the judging aspect of it. But it would seem much more up Howard's alley to develop a show.
But that's work. Now you're talking genuine work.
I also agree with whoever made the point. I think it was John that says either way it's work. Howard has too much pride in what he puts out there to just. First of all, if all it was being on a set, I don't care. I don't care even if it's the easiest job in the world. If you have to be on set for 4, 5, 6 hours, that's work. That's time out of your day.
But you agree it's a lot less work to step into a program than to develop a program.
Absolutely. But I agree with John or whoever said that. I don't. Even if he did step into a program that already existed, I think Howard has too much of pride in himself and too much of a work ethic to just slide in out of bed, do the show, and leave. I think he would want to have his mark all over it.
And John, do you think there's another subtext here about when last year when Howard's name came up a lot for American Idol, and it was sort of deemed that Howard's too dangerous for such a family show? Is there a small part of him that would want to go on and kick ass and prove that he can do it?
Absolutely. He alluded to that today when all those pundits were saying how he'd be cursing and all the bleeps and this and that. No, he's been on network television before. He knows how the game is played, and he'd be able to play it well.
But it's almost a part of me that says he would be like, specifically to American Idol, look what I did for the show. You should have hired me.
Another great. Oh, I'm sorry, Jason.
No, I was gonna say he would that argument, the too dangerous thing, is so silly. It's such a fabricated argument. If anyone's ever read the Aerosmith or Steven Tyler biography, that guy was a maniac. Is a maniac in all aspects of life: drugs, women, everything. I mean, he's a complete maniac, and yet he is working fine on American Idol. I'm sure Howard could slip right in.
That's the example I was going to bring up. Steven Tyler is beloved because of this season on American Idol, and anything he did beforehand, other than Jason, I mean, people really don't care about. They see him in that judge's chair, and they think he's just so charming and funny, and I think Howard would have the same kind of reaction.
So we go back to that original argument. There are some Aerosmith. Jason, you're an Aerosmith fan. You're one of the biggest one I know.
Huge, all-time favorite band.
Does it bother you that Steven Tyler's on American Idol?
Yes and no. I actually, it's weird. It doesn't affect their music for me at all. I would go see them in concert tomorrow if they were out here. I love them. In a way, I actually dig that Steven Tyler has become so accepted on America. Like, in a way, I don't know. I guess it would have been worse if he went on and everyone thought he was just this moron, or it doesn't seem to have hurt his image as an icon, I guess is what I'm saying.
Right.
And even though it's not how I want to picture my rock star judging the show, I don't watch the show, so I don't have that image of him in my head. And it's kind of cool when to hear young people talking about Steven Tyler. So I guess it doesn't bother me, but the news bothered me at first, yes.
Mark, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hello. I was just wanting to comment if Howard does take the position that you're talking about possibly taking. The biggest backlash I think he'd have would be 3 days a week at Sirius here, and goes off to do that when he's looking at semi-retirement. I was just wondering what you guys thought about that.
Well, I don't know that Howard's looking at semi-retirement. He just was able to negotiate a deal to work the amount of days that he wants to work. So you're saying because he's working here less, it bothers you that he went somewhere else to work?
I don't know if I buy that. I understand that's how you feel, Mark, but I don't think that's the issue here. I think it's going to be more a matter of if he decides to go this route and be a judge on a summertime network television show, how are people going to feel about that? Matt, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, Matt.
I was just wondering if you think, say that he goes on the show, and first of all, I think he should. I think he's the greatest entertainer there is in the world. But if he was to go on the show and the ratings were to go down, do you think his ego could take something like that?
I don't know. I don't think Howard sees. One of the great things about that is he never sees it as an option.
I also think. I don't think the ratings would go down, and I'll tell you why. In the beginning, first of all, it's the top-rated show in the summer. Second of all, I guess there's space to go either way, but everyone's going to watch that show, certainly the first episodes, to see what happens with Howard, how the dynamic is, how it works out. And judging from Howard's success rate, you would think that audience would continue to build over time. But if it did take a dip, I don't know.
I'll tell you. I don't know about. I won't speak to Howard's ego, but if the show took a dip, the articles would be all about Howard.
Of course,
brutal. And it's one thing if you really felt that you were responsible for the show going down, and it's another thing to have everyone in America scream and point the finger at you and going, "Aha! We knew you'd fall on your face, and we're here to laugh at you." Yeah,
but see, that brings up the more interesting point. If that did happen, I don't watch it enough. I don't think it's as impactful that America's Got Talent didn't do well as opposed to how people felt about Ellen on American Idol, because it's the bigger show. And when Ellen went on American Idol, everyone felt that she single-handedly ruined the show.
Right, and they unceremoniously booted her off.
But it's a different show.
That's a fair point. But the other thing is, if in the reverse, if the ratings skyrocket,
they won't give Howard any credit.
They won't give Howard any credit?
They might give him some credit. Well, actually, who knows? Because if it did go up, that would mean he's more of a mainstream star. Maybe the news would accept him. But right now, as things are, no, I think Howard gets credit when things go bad and no credit when things go good.
You could almost do the cycle in your head right now. Even with Steven Tyler, it started at, Steven Tyler's all wrong for this, is bad for his image. And then after he's on for a couple of weeks, it's like, wow, I didn't know Steven Tyler was this charming.
But Steven Tyler also had Jennifer Lopez coming on, too, at the same time to sort of equal out the shrapnel, where this would be Howard and that's it.
How many actual days is I know you don't know exactly, but basically how many days of the show is this show?
Is it on twice a week?
I don't know.
Is it on twice? So it's like the American Idol model.
How many
it's
weeks?
a summertime show, I guess, 12
weeks?
12 maybe 14 weeks.
Do you think it's just 2 days of taping a week? Or
Well, I think they're live.
I don't know. For some of it, they're live.
It's the exact same as American Idol. They do the pre-tape stuff in the beginning. They do the live stuff towards the end. They have 2 shows on the week,
but I guess
performance and results shows.
The question is the season, American Idol drags the season out because it's a summer show, is the season shorter?
I don't think so, no.
So it's probably at the very least like 20 days of work, 30 days of work?
Probably.
That's significant for Howard.
On Tuesday's wrap-up show, we started to have a conversation about why Howard likes what Beth says she's not looking good. It makes him feel good that she feels that way. And Benji chimed in with his Elisa Jordana hat, and then Ronnie said he agreed. And the secret to a woman's heart is poetry. That's right, Ronnie's a poet. Then later in the show, Eric Stonestreet, who plays Cam on Modern Family, came by just to say hi, and he immediately hit it off with Ronnie, who was hobnobbing with him about being out in L.A. and at the fights and NASCAR, and we all saw firsthand what it's like to be in a star like, not Eric Stonestreet, but Ronnie Mund's presence.
Now let's talk about the mutual admiration that Howard and Beth have for each other when either one says how horrible they look. It's a weird, Robin even commented on it. It's a very strange dynamic, but Howard's like, that's what I love about Beth, because she feels that she's looking disgusting, and she looked gorgeous today.
I know. Like I said, they're both in really good shape. She looked particularly good today. And yeah, I don't. What was she saying? That she couldn't possibly complain about her weight, could she?
She said she felt disgusting. Benji, you were in there.
Yeah, I mean, it's, listen, I think she's very hot, but it's a typical girl thing. Like, she said she felt like stuffed into her pants.
But Howard has those feelings too, sometimes about himself. Yeah, he talks about how he's fat, and you know what I'm talking about.
But whenever Howard would make fun of, even when I was 20 pounds overweight, Howard would talk about me like I was 100 pounds overweight. So to him, every pound equals 10 pounds. So if he's 3 pounds overweight, he's 30 pounds overweight in his mind.
Ronnie, why does Howard love it so much when Beth talks about how bad she looks, or she's just not feeling great, or she thinks she looks disgusting? He's like, oh, I love the fact that Beth thinks that.
Because all hot chicks think that. They all think they're ugly.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. I don't get it, but they all think it. They all think they're fat. They all think if they have like one meal that they ate too much, they feel like they gained 30 pounds. It's weird. They feel bloated. They can't move. Their clothes don't fit right.
Do you remember the show Just Shoot Me?
Yeah.
Remember the plot line with David Spade and Rebecca Romaine? Yeah. It was so great. He was dating her, and every time she sort of figured out that she might not like him anymore, he would tell her that she was getting a little heavy, or that she had acne, that she would feel so bad she'd just come back.
Now, do you like to see that in a woman as well, Ronnie, that attitude?
Yeah, I like when they think they're ugly. I think it's good.
And what's the best way to handle that?
Don't answer.
Oh, just ignore it and
just
play stupid?
Yeah, play stupid.
Is that the tactic you take, Gary, or you, Benji? If that ever comes up?
No, I want the chick I'm with to feel hot. I mean,
I agree with Benji.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, but they're going to feel hot. They're going to try to make themselves hotter if they think they're not.
So if they don't think they look good, they're going to work harder.
They're going to work harder
but
to look hotter.
I mean, I joke around about it sometimes.
Oh, I joke around
but you
all
don't
the time.
Do you really want Stephanie to feel that way?
No. But it works. Believe me.
Who are you joking around with, by the way? Not the girl, right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah. The jokes don't go over well.
No, actually, chicks like that kind of teasing, but I mean...
No, they don't.
They don't.
Chicks like when you call them fat?
Yeah, they love it.
You're telling me if your girlfriend says, oh, Benji, I feel so gross, I look fat today, and you're like, yeah, you kind of do.
So
you think that's a good move?
Is that official? It's your girlfriend now?
He declared that
we're in the
yesterday
fucking
on the show.
hat that we're all supposed to be ignoring.
Well, I decide we're all going to wear hats tomorrow.
Benji shows up to work today with a blue hat on with orange lettering that says Elisa on
Why
it.
are you guys all like pointing it out and make a big deal about it?
I told him I got 4,000 hats at home. That I'll bring him a regular, a regular different kind of hat.
Look, it wasn't. Yeah, I went to a store and all they had were Elisa hats. That's all they had. No,
yeah.
By the way, in an amazingly ugly color.
Is it?
Yeah, it's orange on teal.
I've been told my eyes look real pretty in this.
It screams notice me, which comes as
who
no
told you that?
surprise
Lisa
to
G
you.
tell you that?
Lisa.
No, did Lisa G tell you your eyes look
Lisa
pretty?
looked pissed about it.
So you're going to have a Stephanie hat tomorrow, Ronnie?
Yeah,
I'm going to have a
sure.
Gary's wife hat tomorrow.
I'm going to wear a Stephanie coat tomorrow.
One thing that you point out, which we do talk about quite a bit, is the relationship he has with Beth. And it's one of those relationships where you could just tell the two of them are still crazy about each other.
Well, I mean, what did he say? He made a love video for her?
Yeah.
See, again, this is great because on the one hand, I don't want to goof on him because it's genuine. It's not a bullshit thing. Some guys do stuff like that. It's bullshit. It's very genuine. However, if 15 years ago I came in and said I made a love video for my wife, he would have said, well, that's, the beginning and the end of your relationship because you have to do that. You have to show how much you love your wife, blah, blah, blah. But now that he's in love, he sees things differently. But that's sort of been the core of the show. 15 years ago, he would have said, if you have to go to a party and drink, then you're a loser.
Right.
Now it's like, ooh, I love to drink.
People change.
And they do change.
People evolve. But, Gary, if anybody has the right to make fun of someone making a love tape, I would think it would be you. I mean,
well, no, because he's got the girl. I have my finger going towards the button to sort of try to figure out a way to use that thought. I said, you know what, I'm just going to pull that one back.
You ever done that, Ronnie? Made like a love tape?
No.
Never?
No.
Poems or cards?
Yeah,
or
poem and cards, yeah, but no tapes.
What's like the most...
When Ronnie was dating, they didn't have to.
They didn't have to, yeah, right. Thank you.
Well, what do you think of making a love? Like,
I would chip it out on a piece of cement.
Like Moses.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think of making a love tape?
Hey, everybody's different.
You can say what you want. I won't take it.
No, I'm just saying.
If you think it's douchey,
no,
say it.
I didn't think it was douchey. I mean, you listen. Everybody has their ways of getting their feelings out. Okay, Gary, was trying his hardest to get this girl back, and the tape was the thing he thought was going to close the deal. But obviously,
I'll tell you,
wasn't meant to be.
One of the great moments was about a year after the whole love tape thing went down. It was on the air. We were playing it over and over again. And a guy came to me, a guy that I know pretty well, and he was a friend of a friend, and he said, listen, I'm going through this thing with a girl, and I'm going to lose her. And he said, do you think I should make a videotape? I go, are you fucking kidding me? It's just like I was looking for the cameras, but he was serious. He goes, do you think the tape might work? I'm like, you got to go talk to someone else.
All right. Did you write the poems, or did you?
No, I wrote poems.
Oh, that'd be so great to see. Do you have any of them?
No. The girls have them.
Do you remember any of them?
No.
What about if you write a card to Stephanie now? Would you include a poem or something like that?
Do you just underline certain words?
I don't know. You'd have to ask her. I don't know.
She's not here. I'm asking
I don't
you.
remember.
Oh,
I don't remember what I wrote.
So you're writing poems?
I don't know.
That's sweet. I think it's really sweet.
I don't know if I wrote any poems or not.
You totally.
But
wrote
that used
a poem.
to be my thing, actually.
That was your go-to?
Yeah, that was my go-to. Poems, man.
Really?
Yeah.
When's the first time you did it? Like, when did it start working for you?
Before they had VCRs, yeah.
And now you think there's nothing better than that's better than flowers or something else?
No, flowers works. Girls love flowers. They love, they love the attention. They love getting flowers delivered at work. That's a great angle right there.
Agreed.
They like when the florist guy comes and they come to the receptionist and it is blah 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 here. I have a delivery for her. It's like.
They like that they get to show all their girlfriends that they got a good guy.
Exactly.
That's right. And imagine if there's a poem attached to those flowers.
Yeah, exactly.
Gary, you never know who's walking in the halls.
Well, John and I are huge fans of Modern Family. Never miss an episode with our good friend Danny Zucker, who had a cameo a couple of weeks ago. But with us now, who just was in the halls, is Eric Stonestreet, who plays Cam.
What's up?
On Modern Family.
The Emmy award-winning actor.
Yes.
Eric Stonestreet.
Yes, never forget that part.
Now, you listen to the show quite a bit?
Yeah,
the Howard Stern
absolutely.
Show?
Absolutely. Danny, what'd you think of Danny's performance, by the way?
Well, it was a second and a half long, but it was awesome.
It was hilarious.
He got a line, right? He got one line,
Yeah,
right?
he got one line. And
was that his voice?
Yeah.
I couldn't.
Oh, that would have been hilarious if they would have had to dub over his voice.
I did.
For one line.
I did. I thought they looped it in.
That would have been. I'm going to tell him everyone thinks that. No, he asked me. At one point he was like, "Just tell me how to say it. Just tell me exactly how to say it." So I gave him the line, and then he said it exactly that way. But yeah, absolutely. I've been a long time listener of the Stern Show. You kidding?
Now, Eric, it's not. There's nothing official. Howard hasn't confirmed or anything, but he's rumored. It's been rumored that he could be the next judge on America's Got Talent.
Man,
good idea, bad idea. What do you think?
Well, I would love it. I mean, if he can be Howard, which I can't imagine he would do it under any other circumstance.
Right.
That would be incredible. Is it on Against Modern Family?
I don't know.
I hope not. If he
when is
says
it on?
yes,
it's a summer replacement.
It's during
show,
the summer. It's on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, I think. But 8.
Yeah, but it's on during the summer only, right?
Yes, it's a summer show.
That's amazing. I would watch it. I haven't watched it in a couple years, but I think Howard would be amazing on it.
He'd be pretty good. You didn't hear any of the show this morning, did you?
No.
We had Chaz Bono on. Did you see Chaz in the hallway?
I saw Chaz in the. My girlfriend and I almost went as Cher and Chaz Bono for Halloween this year. She was going to be Chaz. Oh no.
Well, Chaz was on, but before Chaz, Beth came in, and we were talking about Howard's relationship with Beth and how you could tell how genuinely in love they are.
Yeah.
And we were talking about, what makes women happy, and Ronnie was commenting on poems are his thing. He likes writing a poem to a woman.
Does he know who Ronnie is?
I assume you?
Yeah.
Hi, Ronnie.
How are you, man?
Good to see you. You're Ronnie, the
limo driver.
Limo driver, yeah.
Right.
He knows.
I know. This looks different though. You have something new going on in the facial hair area, no?
Yeah, I just cut this part of it off.
Okay. That's called a Van Dyke.
Gary, I cut it off 8 months ago. Where have you been?
Gary's
God,
like,
right?
I knew something looked different about you. You work with him every day.
8
You
months
didn't know.
ago.
You cut it off a while ago, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a Fu Manchu with the little
Yeah, with
soul
the little
patch.
dude.
No,
in
that's
the
called a
middle.
Van Dyke.
But Ronnie, I like how you pretended that Eric wouldn't know who you are. I mean, your star has been growing and expanding all year.
Just making sure.
Do you know he's got this is no joke? You know he's got some sort of development deal with Fox Cable, one of the Fox Cable channels,
Fuel TV.
Fuel TV, really?
Yeah.
Just about, like...
I can't talk about it.
Okay,
yet.
wow, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to go there, Ronnie.
I just got back from L.A. and I was
Okay,
told
I
not
get
to
it.
talk about it.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
sorry.
I understand.
Meetings.
He was at the fight last week, walked the red carpet.
I was at the fight.
I was there.
Yeah, I was there.
I didn't see you in the VIP room with us.
I was in the VIP room with my friend Brock Lesnar.
Well, I didn't see you.
Yeah.
Ooh, Brock Lesnar.
What fight were you at, though? The Pacquiao or the MMA?
No, MMA.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was there.
Brock Lesnar's become a pal of mine.
Yeah,
It's the funniest matchup ever, right?
how'd that
Cam
happen?
and Brock Lesnar hanging out at Morton's Steakhouse. I met him through some friends of mine, Kevin Harvick, the NASCAR driver, and
That's my buddy. I'm going to see him Sunday.
They're good friends.
Do you want to date?
Yeah. I went with Kevin when Kevin threw out the first pitch at the Yankee game. We hung out all night.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And so, do you know Jimmy John, the guy who owns Jimmy John Subs?
No, I don't know him.
That's how I met them all.
Oh, okay.
Was through that guy. But Brock and I have become pals, and he's a tough guy. He's got the fight, the Alistair Overeem on December 30th.
Cool. Are you going to the race this weekend?
No.
You know,